You know, I'm not crouching down to do this round video. Get the fuck up here. There you go. Okay. I'm RVB Shard, here with my 4th Rant video. Yet again, this will be completely unscripted, so, yeah, I'm gonna swear a hell of a lot. Okay, I've decided to tackle 3 issues this time on Xbox Live that have pissed me off. Not greatly, but somebody has been pissing me off to do this one for some time, so I might as well do it before she shuts the fuck up, you know. Anyway, first issue on my topic is, of course, these fuckers who decide to play music over their headset when you're playing a game. Why? Why, God fucking why? Look, when you're playing matchmaking and you're trying to hear what your teammate's saying and some fucker decides to run past with death metal on in the background, or some gay-ass rap or some shit. I mean, a lot of these songs would actually sound pretty good, but unfortunately, when I'm playing through an Xbox Live mic, it sucks balls. I'm not kidding. Bullshit, totally. Stop playing it. I'm sick of having to run around corners and hearing some fucker playing Banana Phone at the top of his goddamn lungs. And not even just by playing it, he sings along to it at the same time, and it's annoying. These people are noobs. They do not deserve to be on live if they play music. And it's not even music, it's shit. But of course, the second subject I'm deciding to tackle today is, of course, the issue of voice masking. Now, a few of you have already used voice masking, and it's actually quite fun to use, I will admit. I have had quite a few giggles out of using voice masking. But there is a line that must be drawn. Excuse me. That line is, of course, children are not permitted to use voice masking. We already know you're kids. Using voice masking to pretend that you're fucking 25 really doesn't help, because we already know you're children. Also, women cannot use voice masking. No offense, I'm not trying to be sexist or nothing, but it's just a true fucking fact. You sound as if you've got your head buried in a pillow, or really like you're screaming down the toilet bowl. It doesn't sound right, and we can tell. Kids and children and kids, women, no. Voice masking, negative. The only time you can ever use voice masking in any Halo game is when you're trying to be funny, and when you're like old enough to actually have your balls descended in your pants. So, yeah. Hey kid, you want some candy? Yeah. That's funny to say when you've got voice masking on. It is. It's like you're the pervy fucker that hangs over the school gates. Anyway, back in pissed off mode. Yeah. The final subject tonight is something that we've all experienced. Server host. Now, a lot of you know what this means, some of you don't. Server host is when one fucker in your party has some godly ability, which is, of course, not to die, or to have his weapons with an extended range, which pisses me off. I never get server host, namely because I live in Scotland, and the Microsoft servers are fucking miles away from my house. Thusly, I never get server host. And whenever I play on live, it's always a fucking redneck who has server host. Always. Seriously. Oh, look at me, my shotgun. Oh, God, I killed your ass. I pwned you, boy. Sit down. No. No. You did not pwn me. You have server host, you fucker. Did you not realize when I fucking threw that grenade at your feet and you flew over my head? I hate these people who have server host and think they're God because of it. And then they go into a matchmaking game, they don't have server host, and they go, I don't know what happened. I sure killed him. I shot him in the face with a shotgun from like 3 miles away. Why didn't he die? Mainly because you're not server host anymore, you dumb fuck. And now you really do suck at the game. Ugh. Yeah, but the worst thing about server host is when you're playing against someone with a sword. When they're server host, no matter what you do, no matter how good you are, if you hit them first, if you beat them down, if you stick them with a grenade, they'll still kill you. Every time I'm in a sword battle with someone, their server host, every time I slash, I've locked on, I've slashed, I've heard the sound, and I still drop dead, and they're fine. It pisses me off. I hate it. It is the worst thing ever. Not only do I suffer from non-server hostness, but I also suffer from international lag, which all UK players suffer. So do international players. You Americans think you're all good at Halo. Most of you are better than us, namely because you don't suffer from the international lag that we suffer from. And you're like, oh, what does international lag mean? It's like a millisecond delay on what we see on the screen and what you see on the screen. It may not seem much, but it is. it affects your gameplay. By the time I've locked onto you with a sword and slashed, you've already killed me. Namely because I can't actually fucking see that yet. So it really does suck. And I really hope that when they release Halo 3, they fucking fix that international lag bullshit. I'm sick of it. And they actually work out a way that the server host can be killed a lot fucking easier. Ugh. Anyway, that's pretty much all I've got to say. Toodles.